Hi, I'm Michelle, and here with me today I have Roni Robertson, the Business Manager of Shaving and Beauty at Philips. Roni, thanks for coming in today.
Hello, how are you?
Well, thank you. Now, can you start by telling me a bit about how IPL works?
IPL stands for Intense Pulsed Light. An IPL hair removal system produces a high-intensity flash of light when the applicator head is directly placed onto the skin. So the gentle pulses of light then target hair or hair roots, and the melanin, which is a substance that colours the hair, absorbs the heat from the light pulses and stimulates the hair follicle into a resting phase. So basically the hair follicle goes to sleep. Then what happens is hair sheds naturally from the treated area in about 1 to 2 weeks, and then regrowth is prohibited with repeated treatment. So IPL technology for hair removal has been around for about 15 years, but mainly used by beauty professionals. And more recently, Philips have developed a safe yet effective at-home IPL system with their Lumea range.
So, Roni, with the new Lumea product, which is the Lumea Precision, how is that different from the original model?
Yeah, so the new Lumea model, Lumea Precision, has some great new features. One of the main new features is a extra small precision attachment window, which has been specially designed for the delicate facial areas below the cheekbone, so your chin or your upper lip. And it also, compared to its predecessor model, it has a double battery life, so you can have treatment period for longer. It is 30% faster, and that's due to the quicker reload between flashes. And also the high performance lamp is longer, so it has 80,000 flashes. So on top of that, it also has some already existing great Lumea features. So it has the body attachment window. It has 5 light energy settings to suit all skin types. It has an integrated safety system to prevent any unintentional flashing. It has a UV light filter that prevents damage to the skin. Easy cordless operation for maximum reach and freedom. And to top it off, there's no replacement parts, so the long life lamp doesn't need replacing. So it's really convenient, really easy to use.
And Roni, when you say 80,000 flashes, how long is that exactly?
Well, it depends on what light setting you're using, but if you're using the highest intensity light setting, you can get up to 5 years treatment with 80,000 flashes.
And also, how has the Lumea Precision been received overseas?
Oh, it's performed very strongly in Europe, and Philips is currently ranked as the #1 in the IPL category in Europe, according to European sales data 2010-2011. It's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it?
And what's the technology behind the Lumea Precision?
Well, basically, Philips Lumea has been developed in close conjunction with leading dermatologists to develop a very gentle and effective hair removal for delicate facial areas and other sensitive areas. It can also be used for unwanted body hair below the neckline, so legs, bikini area, stomach, arms and underarms. Philips Lumea technology uses lower energy levels compared to the professional IPL technology. So that means it's safe to use at home. And the gentleness of Lumea means you don't need to wear goggles or apply protective gel, so it's very safe.
Roni, how often do you need to use the Lumea Precision to maintain a hair-free appearance?
Generally speaking, if you use it every 2 to 4 weeks, it's ideal for smooth, hair-free skin.
How does it compare to in-salon treatments?
In-salon treatments, they tend to use laser technology as opposed to IPL technology. Both laser and IPL technology are light-based technology, but there is a difference. So with IPL, the light wavelength is a visible wavelengths, so like a photo flash. Whereas with laser technology, it's more a single specific beam of light, a bit like a laser pointer. So the great benefit with IPL is you can treat a larger area because the application head is larger, so it's much quicker. And then with Philips Lumea Precision, you have the added freedom of being able to use the product wherever and whenever you like, so at home, and there's no mess, so it's really, really convenient to use.
Talking about at-home hair removal, how does the Lumea compare to other forms of hair removal like shaving and waxing?
Okay, so the other temporary hair removal solutions such as shaving, waxing, epilating can cause some unsightly skin reactions like stubble, shaving rash, dark shadows, and not to mention ingrown hairs. So, and that's all prevented with the use of Lumea. Another side effect with shaving, waxing and epilating is the messiness. So again with Lumea, basically when you use it, you can't feel or see your hair shedding, so there's no mess to clean up afterwards. And the other great thing is it's very gentle, so even on the most sensitive skin, so there's no painful root hair removal, which happens with epilating and waxing, so it's very gentle.
Roni, how long does a treatment last?
So look, basically, as with professional IPL treatment and in home, hair will reappear, but it may reappear sort of in a thinner or a lesser amount. But basically, Philips have conducted clinical trials in Europe with 2,000 women, and they used it every 2 weeks and found that absolutely no hair grew back.
And what types of skin is Lumea suited to?
Okay, so Lumea Precision is suitable and effective for most types of skin, except for those that have skin that very rarely sunburns and that tans very darkly. And also for those who have body hair that's red, white, light blonde or grey. And the reason why that is that there's different levels of melanin within the different hair types. So for instance, dark hair, IPL is really effective for people with dark hair, and that's because there's a high concentration of melanin in dark hair, and the melanin then absorbs the heat really quickly for very effective hair removal. Whereas for light coloured hair, there's less melanin levels, so the IPL treatment is less effective. And Philips have 5 light energy settings to suit all different skin types. It's really important to read the manual and make sure you select the right setting for your skin type.
So is any at home, and especially the Lumea, a safe form of hair removal? Well,
certainly Philips Lumea is safe, and it has been developed in close collaboration with leading dermatologists for over 7 years. Philips have also conducted extensive consumer research and tests to ensure maximum safety. And it's really important that you, with any skincare appliance or with any appliance, you read the manual and make sure that you're operating it in the manner that it should be.
Sounds fantastic. Roni, thank you so much for coming in to talk to us today.
Thanks, Michelle. That's great.